Welcome back everyone to another episode of Let's Play Sly Cooper and the Thievius Raccoonus.
I figured out a way to get us to Haiti.
Alright, so in this one we are going to be going after the next big baddie, which happens to be a crocodile lady.
The third member of the Fiendish Five was the infamous voodoo priestess, Ms. Ruby. Born into a family of mystics, other children found her scary. Teaching herself to summon the undead provided what few friends she had. A career in crime allowed an adult Ms. Ruby to punish the world for fearing her as a child. Chief mystic for the Fiendish Five, her powers allowed them to break both the laws of man and nature at the same time. Yet despite the whirlwind success of her youth, she managed to slip into obscurity. Last known sightings claim she headed out of civilization and deep into the Haitian jungle.
Alright, so here we're going to be in the Haitian jungle, which originally I thought this was Louisiana, but I was confused. So this is Vicious Voodoo, which, not that vicious. So, if you have not been getting all the upgrades like I have, it's very possible that you will die a lot here because there's a lot of water. Also, I happen to die a good amount of times here because I'm stupid. Like right here. Nice. This is a new type of enemy. It's a mosquito. I think that was just it shooting out my blood from... I don't know why, but yeah. So you can see quite a few times I'll try to jump on stuff and I'll fall off.
You don't believe in
Oh, that's right. This is section.
Sure I do. My scanners have picked up verifiable paranormal activity. But that's not a problem.
I remember that you can move the heads again.
With disgusting mold and bacteria.
Suck it up, Bentley. We got work to do.
All right then. Don't forget to use the new move you learned from Mugshot section of the Thievius Raccoonus.
You mean the raccoon rail walk?
The roots and vines around here are perfect for that. All you gotta do is
Jump and hit the circle button.
especially where you see the bark has been worn away, and where it's super slick from icky slime and moss, you'll rail slide like a skater grinding pipe.
I'm liking it.
Right there. That would have been death because I'm stupid, but I have the upgrades, so I'm impervious to water, which is very important. You want that. But many times I just forget the fact that I'm supposed to hold down hold down the circle button, so I end up like falling off. I think that's mainly to do because, or mainly due to the fact that for this whole section, I recorded this entire game, or this entire Let's Play, in one night. So as it goes on, I make more and more stupid mistakes, but I still managed to do pretty good, even in the later sections, which I'm glad. The final boss though was a real jerk. We'll talk more about that later, but we have spires. They just are there as a little deterrent to try to stop you from moving so fast. But we're like Sonic. We want to go fast, so we're just gonna go straight through them. And again, these guys, very rude. Their whole thing is basically they'll rear up for a second and then move at you, and then once, like, I don't know like when it actually determines that to do it, they'll like stand still and then suck at you with their sucker, whatever. And at which point they will deal damage. So you don't want to actually stand there like waving your stick back and forth like I tried to do a couple times, because it's not actually gonna work. So don't do that. Because I made the mistake and it's not fun. And then don't forget we have a couple clues here. I forgot these the first time I was through here. Gotta be very sneaky. We got a rabbit. No, this thing's scary as shit. Don't be afraid though, trust me. I wasn't sure how to do it and I messed up. So this thing's a little weird because one, it looks freaky as hell, and two, it's actually, you hit it once, it knocks off the head. Hit it twice, you can hit the head away. Hit it a third time, destroy the body. That's how many times you have to do it. Or how many times you have to hit it. So you can see here, oh my god, it's so tough, but just smack it a few times and you'll be good. So don't be afraid. If anything, be very aggressive about it and you'll have no issue there. Again, that clue right there, very easy to miss. I've missed that a few times. And if you're not going after clues, you could have skipped all that section, just jumped right over here. Which you totally can if you want to. And then this guy, very, very terrible at his job. He keeps looking at the green orb like, yeah. I don't know why, but so that lets us go right past. And then we're good to smack the rat right out of him. And then this section. It's not tough.
That's Miss Ruby's lair.
Yeah.
To get in, you'll need that key on top of a tiki pedestal in the guard compound. There's a bad mojo force field protecting it, so you'll have to destroy all 5 of the purple candles surrounding it.
No problem.
Don't get cocky or you'll end up with your head shrunk to the size of a pea. You've got to get past those voodoo guards, and I'm warning you, they're mean and they work like a team.
So do we, buddy.
Alright, so these guys, the second any of them see you, the rest are going to come, like, crawling. So be very careful. Do not focus on getting clues first. I do get some clues as I'm going, but focus on taking out all the rats before anything else. Otherwise, you're bound to accidentally get caught, which would not be good at all. I do take out some of the purple, what do you call it? Purple candles as I go. And here I got 2 of them right there, but I was really worried about trying to get both. But I actually make short work of these guys, so, like, again, I think I did pretty good on this section. But I've had many issues in my first playthrough going through here because it's tough, like, because you can't always see, you can't always keep track of all of them, which happens. So, here we go. We got this upgrade now.
Press the circle to enter the vault code.
I do not remember
I did my
which
math
upgrade
right,
this is.
And I always do my math right. Then the combination has got to be 588.
I actually got pretty close. I was just guessing. Like, that's pretty good. A couple of clicks away. That's pretty good. So, what is this? I think this is... I think I know what this is.
Electrified.
Yep.
Kelly McCooper's notes on how to harness the electromagnetic field created by a rolling raccoon. Now your
That's totally
raccoon
scientifically
rolls will
proven.
really pack a punch. Plus, it should give you a nice tingling sensation.
So the roll now has an electric barrier around us. It's not a shield. Keep in mind, you'll still take damages. You'll still take damage and hits and all that. But now, it will take out any enemy we run into while rolling.
You've done it. The mojo force field is down.
Shut up, Bentley. So there, we got a key. Awesome. Again, the logic of how it gets onto the stick and then back off doesn't make any sense. But we got it, so that's good. Oh my god, I just love how slow he rolls, like doop, 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 doop. It's just fun. Sorry. So here we are. So this out of all of them, I think this Fiendish Five person, Miss Ruby, her layer has the most stupid levels in my opinion.
A reading like that could only be coming off Ms. Ruby herself.
I think you're right, Sly. If you want to crack at Ms. Ruby, you're going to have to find a way inside that skull temple.
Alright, so to begin with, it's really easy to get in. You just gotta slide in this, and then you're good. And you could always exit back out this way if you wanted to by jumping on it repeatedly, which is not really useful at all. And again, even in the swamp, she has a goddamn PA system. This is the way you get back without having to like mess with the rail. Cut her right off in the middle of that grow. Sorry. So, it's not that these levels are difficult per se. It's that they have a lot of bullshit placements for the clues, which means I spent like over half hour just looking around for clues in this place, like collectively. So here, it's actually a fairly simple level. You just gotta be careful to not die. It's probably much more difficult if you don't have the upgrade. I was very confused here. You gotta hit the candles that let you go through. God damn it, I hate this place. Or not this place in general, but this whole collective area. It's just not fun for me. Also, that would have been a death again. So if any of the upgrades you're gonna get the one that I showed you that for being impervious to water, because it's very, very useful. Like I probably would have I probably would have cried if I did not have it here. the amount of times I randomly fall in the water, because it happens. It's like it's bound to happen. Also, a crap ton of spiders. Luckily, they are not as scary as the Dark Souls 2 spiders, so I'm okay there. But yeah, this whole place just takes you along a basically a linear path. Just keep your eye out for clues as we go, and you'll have a pretty okay time. There is an issue though. You'll see soon enough. Again, right there, I forgot. You're supposed to press the B button. I'm just so used to not having to do this. Also, it looks like I jumped past a spider there. That was pretty good. Did not expect that. But yeah, the whole I forget what this level was already called. I already forgot. This place contains a bad guy. You're not even there.
Did you see those reeds move? There's something huge under there. You better get going.
I love it because Bentley slowly loses his shit over the course of this this level. It's amazing. I don't know why the scientist is so afraid of ghosts, because clearly they don't exist, but I guess in Sly Cooper's universe they do. So it makes sense that he's very scared of them. Oh boy. So we're just about here to the basically it's not really on rail section. This whole level can be considered on rails, but this section up ahead is going to be a little bit tough because basically there's an enemy that's going to be chasing you, and the enemy forces the camera to focus on it and not you. Also, right here is what I'm showing. You can actually get backwards up rails like that if you need to. I needed to because I missed a clue. I think it's right about here. Yep, okay. So now that the enemy appears, this creepy ass thing, it focuses on what is it? It focuses on it and not you, which is really, really obnoxious, and I don't like that. It's just, it makes sense because they wanted it to be very like sneaky spooky sort of thing, but to me it's just obnoxious because I'm trying to like get through the level and it's being very rude to me. But again, oh, okay, right there, it looked like I died to water, but I think in reality I actually got hit by him, but it thought that I died from water. So that's why I quote died there, which is annoying. So this is what they want you to do. This is what they want you to be like all afraid, like running away from them, like, oh no. But you can see me fighting with the camera, trying to keep it ahead. That's one of the things, like, it's just not fun because the camera is supposed to be there to assist you and not hinder you. And unfortunately it's hindering me in this section. So that's the only reason I don't like this level. But other than that, it's just fine. Like, it's a cool concept and all that. Makes me think of in Sonic Adventure. I think, or no, it was not Sonic Adventure. It was Sonic Heroes, where you had the groups of them, and one of them, the Sonic team runs away from an alligator. I believe it's jumping out. It's very similar to that sort of situation. And don't hit it yet because we got we got the fault right here, so we want to get this first. Because I imagine it'd be very obnoxious to go through this whole section again just for this. Personal demons, what are you talking about? This one made me divorce my wife. It's 1, 2, 3. It's like, really? Is it that tough? I think this one is, I'm not gonna say, I don't know.
A more modern entry.
Oh, that's right.
Bruce O'Coop's computer hacking technique. Using the data on this page, I should be able to tap the duty roster at each hideout and project guard information into your binocucom.
Well, that's supposed to be helpful, but I don't care. I don't even use that ever. But that's another level done, which is awesome. But don't worry, we have a much worse level coming up. It's not that they're terrible, it's just that I hate them. And it's okay, because they're not, those two things are not one and the same, you know? Also right here, I don't know what I was doing, I was like, let's just follow this thing, I guess. So right there, this requires 3. I only have 2.
Have this gate locked up pretty tight. Must be something pretty valuable in here.
It's really not.
A couple more treasure keys should give us the answer.
Yeah, so don't forget there is a level back there, which I forget about, but I go back to it eventually. So here he does not move, which is rude, but you could basically get around by skirting this edge and then kick him in the face. So this is another level. The Grave Undertaking is very, 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 very annoying because of the placements of some of the, what do you call it, clues. And this one will be going up against ghosts, because that's a thing now, I guess. The ghosts are not difficult, they all die in exactly one hit, but there's a lot of them, so I recommend spamming the attack button like basically all the time here. The ghosts spawn from tombstones like that, so focus on taking out those before, like if you sit there they'll infinitely spawn, so it's not worth it just sitting there. Yeah, he's right. If you gotta smash the ghost generator or the tombstone in order to be safe. But yeah, because it's all the green here, it's easy to miss out on clues, and I'm actually going to right about here. So keep in mind to the right now, right there. There's a clue. I go back for that, I'll show it, but god damn it, it's the ghost and the green and the goblins and the bullshit. It's not fun. Like, it just ruined me. I tried my hardest, I really did, but I just could not get all of them on the first try. So here was an issue of don't stand still because it's not gonna help. Also, I love that they're just like spewing purple stuff all over the place. And there you go. See, I was able to skirt around them, just get the tombstones, and then focus on the ghosts, because otherwise I would have been there for days. And that's not good. Keep in mind, that's level progression this way, but you don't want to head this way, because the opposite way has a bunch of clues, and clearly we need all the clues. I think I saw it right there off in the distance, that's why I was like, wait a second. But right here, pretty simple. We've done this. No, we haven't. We'll be doing this later. My bad. I get messed up with the continuity. That part is just a matter of keeping pace with the lasers so you don't run into them, which is pretty simple. But yeah, don't do what I did. Don't forget about these, because this is the opposite direction from where we were. See, you want to get these, because there's like, I mean, even if you miss one clue, you're still screwed. But the fact that there's like 5 or so over here, that's not good. Yeah, there's a bunch. So again, water, thank you for that upgrade. I'm so glad I have it. The electrified roll won't help much in this level, I think, but later on it'll be really, really useful, and I use it quite a lot in the next hideout slash zone area, you know. But all in all, like, aside from the fact that some of the placements are annoying in this area, this level isn't too bad. The ghosts can get obnoxious, but if you keep in mind that the ghosts are not actually an issue, it's a matter of getting to the tombstones, you should be fine. Even those green things aren't that big of a deal. No one can stop my impervious stick defense. Just whacking, smacking stuff back and forth. I don't know what I was trying to say there. But another clue, right over there on the railing. Missed that one. Yay! It blends in too well. That's why I don't like this place. So I'm glad the next place is all snow. It's gonna be awesome. I think in this level alone I spent a half hour, and you're only seeing a couple minutes, because that's how long the level should take you, and did take me. But getting the last couple clues are just hell. Again, the defense it's not an exact science, but it does pretty good, I think. I like to imagine someone robbing a bank by swinging a stick back and forth like, none of you can get me! You ain't gonna stop me! Just it's like, sir, ow, fuck! They just get hit by a stick, they're like, okay, it's too strong. The defense is just unbreakable. So stupid. So here, don't forget there is one right here, which it's not too easy to miss. but it's a little bit easy to miss. Oh, ghosts. Yeah, don't forget, once you defeat the tombstone, that does not despawn the ghosts. They just sit there. And I almost suffered from that right there. But it's okay. It's all good. So at this point, you should have like 35, I think. I'm pretty sure. Because you have one more right here, behind the key. And then, what is it? Oh, right, we have 4 more over here. Because I think it's usually 2 per vault. And then we're screwed. So we have to backtrack to the ones I was talking about here. And the other one here. And right there, people, those 2 edits, 30 minutes for that. Not fun. Not fun at all.
Okay, this is kind of a guess, but try 128.
That should have been the 1, 2, 3. That would have been amazing. I think this one is the most, it's a slap in the face, honestly. Because after spending all that time trying to find them, it's the blueprints that would have helped me find them. So, not fun. Not fun at all.
Use it to find breakables and clues nearby.
Shut your mouth, Bentley. I hate you. Oh god, that pisses me off. It's just obnoxious. It's like, I don't know. I don't even know how to describe it. It just angers me a little bit. Anyways, that's about it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed. And the next one, we are going to be doing the rest of Miss Ruby's hideout / levels or whatnot, and defeating her. So I will see you then. Goodbye.